Okay, now this is a nice interesting one. What this is this is a custom made hardwood case from Joel Bones Hanson in America. I'm impressed with this guy's work, I've got to tell you. Just take a look at this. This is how it comes. You get this this protective sort of sock to have a look at that. That is just superb. It's not just the quality of the craftsmanship, which I've got to say is first class. It's the design that's gone into this as well. It's really, really good. First of all, we've all seen wooden cases before. What they tend to be these huge, chunky things that people cart around, shoving in the pockets, and they're just great big lumps of wood that you can fit 3 darts in. This has had a whole lot more thought put into it. Let me just show you. First of all, if you take a look at this, I've got this set to inches. If you take a look at this, how thin this thing is. It is 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. That's just unbelievable. Beautifully thought out design. So what we've got is when you look at this, we've got this Brazilian ebony. The main part of the case is made from. Then he's got this lightning strike design with Neil put in there as well. There is resin then put in there with pearl, just to give it that little bit of background colour. Superb piece of kit. If you look around the sides, we've got this leather strap, and I'll show you how this all works. It's extremely well thought out. So let's have a look. Undo the leather strap, and you can see at the top there we've got room for 2 darts, and as you can see, the holes are not cut at 90 degrees, and you might think that's crazy, but actually it's a brilliant idea. That's how it allows you to get the case so thin. All you got to do is just pinch your darts a little bit, in they go. Now then, the reason why I like this particular case so much is, as you can see on the bears, I'm using flight punch flights. So when I take my darts out, I tend to like to keep them together. Otherwise, you've got to worry about where you're going to keep the rings, where you're going to keep the flight. So I like to keep them all together. And what I tend to do is just have them dangling out the back of any old case. Just pinch the flight, and it goes. Turn it upside down, and there's your last dart. So that allows for a case that's not as wide. Just pinch the dart, and it goes. Go on. There we go. Pinch the dart, and it goes. Then you put your leather strap, which fits in this beautifully, accurately routed groove all the way around, and that keeps your darts locked in nice and safe. And you can say, yeah, it looks very nice, it's all very pretty, but what about spares? Okay, turn it over. Genius. There you've got a little slot. That's got another ebony bar inlaid in there, just to keep things in check, stop them coming out. Spare set of flies. And then you think, yeah, that's all very well, but no spare stems. Okay then. So then we take off this other little fastener, and we've got a little groove there with just enough space for a couple of spare stems, a couple of rings on there. Perfect. So there you go. Your dart case, your 3 darts kept in. It's all nice and it's beautifully made. It's beautifully crafted. Fantastic piece of kit. Should be back in its little sock and just slots in your pocket. That is a fabulous piece of kit. I mean, if you're into your quality stuff, this is as good a quality as I've ever seen. Joel makes them individually to order. He'll have a go at whatever design you pretty much fancy, but individually to order. I mean, the bears fit in there perfectly. You can specify the length of your darts. You can give him as much information as you want. He'll create something to suit your needs. He calls this the 2-in-1 case, simply because he's managed to thin it down. I mean, let me just have a quick measure of that, how wide that thing is. In inches, it is Can't see myself. 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches wide. That's just a really great idea. 2.5 inches wide. It's a 3/4 of an inch thick. It's made out of top quality hardwood. A little bit of storage there for some extra stems, shafts, tips, whatever you want. And your darts stay together with the flights protected. And when you want to get them out, you can get them out. A spare set of flights there for when you want to use them. So when it comes to going out to play, just pop them out like that. It doesn't deform the darts. I mean, all you did was just pinch them slightly to fit them in there. All around the other side. Beautiful. That is just such a good idea, and I've tried to show you the quality of the way this thing's made. It is absolutely awesome. I know a little bit about woodwork myself, and the man really knows what he's doing. It's a fabulously created thing. Yeah, he's got his little logo there, which is sort of a dart and a circle. That looks like it's been done with pyrography. And then we've got all this inlay, I presume freehand routed and filled with resin. Superb quality. Everything about it is top quality. And the beauty of the internet is it doesn't matter that this guy's in America, because you can just order from anywhere in the world. So there you go, Joel Bones Hanson, Bonzwa cases, and he makes this kind of superb quality stuff. I can't recommend him enough. This is a fabulous case, and it's what I think I'm going to be using from now on. So I'll make sure that there's a link to his shop immediately after this video. Superb cases, top quality stuff, 10 out of 10 from me. Just one last thing that I want to show you with this, because it's hard to get a measure, a feel, an idea, just the size of this thing. And how creative he's been with the use of space, and getting the 2 darts one way and the 1 dart the other way, and making the thing compact. If I get a standard trifold wallet, that gives you some idea of the size of this case in relation to your normal trifold wallet. I mean, I think everybody's pretty much seen a trifold wallet. This thing is just a tiny fraction longer. And as far as width wise, the trifold wallet is actually wider. Oh dear. Yeah, look at that. The trifold wallet is just a tiny bit wider. Just see that there. So it's comparable in every way to just carting around a trifold wallet, but in my opinion, it's considerably nicer. I mean, that's going to last you for life. It's fantastic. So there you go. Again, 10 out of 10. You just can't top that. It's really, really high quality. Well worth the investment, I think. Get in touch with Joel, see what he can do for you. 10 out of 10.